DC here. Hi guys. Well, we're off on our weekend adventure. We're in the train. Everything is ready. Over there is Mrs. DC reading her newspapers. I have my Kindle. The laptop's over there. And of course the nice view. So we'll get to you later on, maybe when we're in Zurich. Bye. Okay, so we're back. Quickly, we are now in the train station in Zurich, waiting for our train to go off towards Lugano. This is the same train station when I had met up with Jason and Andre. That's quite a while back now, isn't it? So it's the main station, almost one of the main stations in Switzerland, because Zurich is the biggest city in Switzerland. But as I've once said before, there are no big cities in Switzerland. If you look up, you'll see that Zurich does not have a very large population. Okay guys, I'll be back another time later on. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're on our way in the train. There's some mountains far off. I was going to show you a lake. I can't quite see it. Well, maybe just past that car over there. There's a lake. And I don't actually know why we're stopping here. I didn't know this was... Oh, maybe they let this other train go by. Yeah, it seems there might be something about there. Okay. So we're past a place called Zoo. This place is called Wachwil. And we are off. No, it's Wachwil. Just filming, people building, and that's all for now. Okay, a little bit more of the lake over there, and we'll continue later on. Bye-bye. Just going along, we're having our sandwiches while we're traveling, because it's coming up to 12, so yeah, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. Within the train, you can see there's some really nice views over there. Somebody's got a cell phone or something with some funny noise, yeah. Must be somebody's cell phone. Okay, that'll be it for the little train ride in this bit. Get to you back later on. Okay, bye-bye. So, still really in the mountains. There's some nice lakes here. There's some of the Alps over there. So we're going towards the Italian side, the Swiss-Italian side slowly. And I thought I'd show you this view because it's really nice. Let's see if we can get anything over there. On that side, like I say, there's the mountains. And over there, well, Mrs. DC is having lunch. Say hi. And we're back in the tunnel. So that's the whole thing about it's the whole thing about this bit here. It's in a tunnel, out of a tunnel, in a tunnel. So we're really like kind of going through the mountains. It's the Gotthard Pass. It's around there, and that's like between the north and the south part of the Alps, which we're going really like through these tunnels. So yeah, as soon as we're out of this one, there'll be some more views. So I'll stop and come back. Okay, take care. You know, I was thinking while we were in this tunnel, how funny it is that people look at us when we vlog, in public places, and yet, like, I don't know if you can hear her behind. There's this lady. I mean, she's been talking like I don't know how long on her cell phone, and everybody basically can follow the conversation if you want to or not. Is that any different actually? I would say, if anything, it's even more intrusive because. Usually when we're vlogging, I mean, talking about, I guess, our life and showing things, but we're probably not taking the other people. Well, maybe that's not quite true. I guess we are taking the other people as a third party. But I don't know. I find there's something less intrusive with the vlogs than having to be forced to listen to somebody on their cell phone. Okay, anyway guys, that'll be it for a few seconds. And through the, okay, so maybe we haven't actually passed through that Gotthard Pass yet, but it's pretty cool. Okay, I'll be with you again in a bit. Take care. Hey, look over there, that's kind of interesting. That's like, I would almost call it a mini glacier. It isn't really a glacier, but it's like an ice floe. It is kind of a mini one, isn't it? It's an ice floe. Yeah, some things are still frozen there. But you know, having said that, maybe that was a glacier at one point. But of course, you know, I'm not going to go on about climate change, because I know that's actually a topic that, to be very frank, I'm not always that convinced. But because what do you call climate change? I mean, over 1 million years, there are climate changes. So, yeah, let's not get into that one. So down there is the motorway, or the highway that goes through the Alps. It's going to go through the Gotthard Pass and the tunnel. So I don't know if we're coming up to it, because the way it is with the train, you kind of go through a series of loops. So there'll be tunnels and lights coming up, and of course, I mean, I can't film that all the way, because yeah, it would just be too long. But it might be interesting nevertheless sometimes to see what the scenery looks like. At least the window is not too dirty. There's a spot there, but overall it's not too bad. Not quite certain. I guess that actually what you see down there were the works, because they, you know, finished. They're still working on the roads and the tunnel and so on. I mean, there's quite a big base there, I guess, for just the works. Yeah. Okay. So I'll stop here for a second, and we will be back in a bit. Take care. Okay, there's the church over there. That church is pretty well known. You see it actually when you see movies, like tourist movies, coming around in this part of the Alps. You quite regularly see that church over there. And there'll be other ones coming up, but that was quite nice. The mountains, I'm actually in a way surprised, because I mean, we're only in March. I mean, it's mid-March, okay, well, towards the end, or early spring, but still there's just not that much snow at this level. I'd have expected a bit more, but yeah, things are like that. Okay, back into the tunnel, and Mrs. DC, who's taking a nap. Okay, so I'm back. We're in a town called Bellinzona. It's the last stop before Lugano. And Bellinzona is the administrative capital of the Tessin, so the Tessin, Ticino, depending on which language you're talking. So the Swiss-Italian part. It's different in the senses that now we're basically out of the mountains, and we will be now going into the plain towards Lugano, which is a lake, kind of a lake district around there. But you'll see, a bit the Swiss-Italian Riviera. Okay, well, we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Okay, I think you see here quite well what I mean. We're like in the plains now. So you can see like on each side of the valley are some mountains, but really right in the middle there's this long strip which is the plain. So over there further off I guess is Bellinzona, because we've just left there, and so we're on our way to Lugano.